just because it's another weekend. So this soup is being prepared with all the kids in the house. Okay, so you see them doing different things, and we even miss speaking some of the steps. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, dear viewers, dear subscribers. It's another day in the kitchen with my wonderful kids. The menu today is Ogbono soup. This Ogbono soup is not just an ordinary Ogbono soup, so it's better you call it draw soup because it has okra, it has melon, it has Ogbono, it now has a tinkene, which is the Odusa. Here is multiple hands of tiny, gifted children ensuring that soup is done on time and also trying to fit in to ensure that they learn how to cook and cook perfectly well. This is the okra that it's been chopped by about four of them. So this is the meat and the pomada is being duly washed and the stockfish is just being added to the pot so that it can be seasoned. The process of washing wasn't captured because I told you a lot of kids in the kitchen. Okay, so this is the large stockfish head that has been washed and teared into pieces, put in the pot. Abano pepper will be added to this pot so that we can season the meat, the bomo, the stockfish. Dear viewers, dear subscribers, it's always good if you cooked with your children. Onions added to the steaming pot. So because it's okra or draw soup or bono soup, this is the onions that will be added to the soup pot. Dear viewers, dear subscribers, can let us know at the comment section if you cook with your kids or if you allow them alone in the kitchen and how old they are and at what age did you start to cook with them or teach them how to cook. Okay, this is our steaming pot on fire. We'll have added seasoning cubes, added we've added salt, pepper, onions. This is the periwinkle washed by a little hands, washed thoroughly, salt added to ensure that every dirt is out. Okay, another hands trying to sift the crayfish, select the dates and ensure that the crayfish is free of every chaff before it's being pounded. This is pounded by another gifted hand. Dear viewers, dear subscribers, you can imagine how tiring it is to cook with about four kids or five kids in the kitchen. Everyone doing his or her duty, his or her parts to ensure that the food come down on time. You can see these hands. Oh God, it's a joy to have them around, but you need plenty energy to cook with them at once in the kitchen. They refuse to take turn. Everyone all needed to cook this food together. Dear viewers, dear subscribers, this soup is okra soup, or did I say okra, ogbono, or let's just call it draw soup. Okay, so the meat is soft. Stockfish is not yet soft. Just added the periwinkle to the pot. We still have add additional pepper to the soup when we start cooking it. That's why we're still washing additional pepper. Dear viewers, dear subscribers, this food promised to be very delicious and spicy. Okay. Finally the stockfish is soft. So this is our stock for the food. So we'll add water enough for the soup. All right, so we've added water for the soup now, the quantity we needed. Then the first that we want to add is the ogbono. This is the ogbono already blended. So add a ogbono to the pot and don't cover it. If you cover it, it won't be dry again. So once it's boiling and you turn it, stir the pot, and it has all dissolved into the soup, you can now decide what you add. Now, because some people here in the kitchen don't really like melon, so after adding oil, we'll first add the melon so that the melon will be well cooked and done because we don't want our okra to be fully done. We won't have okra. So okra will be second to the last. After okra, then we'll add the odusa and bring it down. All right, so remember this. This is our melon, but we won't cover the soup until it's done so that the drawness will not be cut short. So this is the melon. Add your melon this way. Stir it to mix with the pot, to mix with the other condiments inside the pot and stir it raw. So you allow the pot to cook for a while to ensure that the melon is well done for the sake of the people that don't like the melon. So see, our melon is well done. Hey, if you want to do just proper ogbono, and just do only the ogbono and melon. Okay, so this is me adding the okra that was well chopped by my team. Yes, it's a large pot of soup uh, for the team. So this is the okra. The hack is that the okra should not be done. The okra should be half. So I've added the okra and the onions. So we'll stir it and chop the adusa leaf. And once the pot boil, we'll add the adusa leaf and bring it down. But let's add our crayfish to this pot and stir the pot, add the seasoning cube, add finally everything you want to add here and stir it because immediately the pot is boiled, it's will add the what do you call it, odusa. So this is the seasoning cube, so we'll stir it, chop the odusa very fast and now add it. Why are we chopping it when we're adding it? So that all the scents will be preserved and conserved. You don't chop it and keep for a long time before you now come and add it. Okay, so this is it. With other seasoning cubes and everything is in order. So give it a little while it to boil. Then the odusa will be ready, and you now pour in the odusa in its quantity, and you stay in your pot and bring it down. Dear viewers, dear subscribers, let me take out this time to thank you for always watching my video, for always liking, for always commenting. Okay, so the soup is ready. Just waiting for the adusa leaf to be added. I've shown us over the time how to chop the adusa and other vegetable. So once you add the adusa the way you're seeing, you stir it. You put off your lights. The adusa will be done by the heat of the soup. Dear viewers, dear subscribers, this soup can be eaten for lunch and dinner. I don't know about breakfast. You can use different types of swallow. Food is ready to be served. You can use pounded yam, you can use gari, you can use fufu, you can use wheat, you can use whatever you want to swallow with it. Oh, see a delicious, yummy, or draw soup. I pray for you that this weekend will be beautiful. This soup is so irresistible. Bring your swallow and get the soup. Have a pleasant weekend. Bye.